we started out in Milwaukee, and we didn't have any connections or anything. We just didn't have any money, but we started a small theater, and in the back of a bookstore in Madison, and it was 70 seats, and it was a hit. So we moved the show to L.A.
Wow. And was that show was the kind of root material for Kentucky Fried Movie?
Right. It was called Kentucky Fried Theater, and our
Right.
first show in L.A. when we started was called My Nose, because just so we get in the L.A. Times calendar section every week, My Nose runs continuously. So that's what pretty much passed for humor.
That's good.
In the early and then there was a big billboard sign in the empty lot next to the theater, and we rented it, and we were doing maybe one show on Friday and one show on Saturday, and half filled, and we didn't have any publicity budget, so we rented the billboard and put on it, this is it, Kentucky Fried Theater, with an arrow pointing down to the theater. And then we organized the whole neighborhood protest against it and invited the media. And when they showed up, they were told that a big corporation planned to tear down the sign and plant a tree in its place. And the neighbors were marching around with placards saying, "Save the sign." So, and they loved it. And so we got in the LA Times and on KABC, and we were packed after that. And we added a show on Friday and Saturday. So,
and that's great.
This is what, and we kind of used those little tactics to get attention.
So
and I'm still doing it.
That's great, man.
I'm doing this show.
Yeah, exactly.
How did you? What was a budget on Kentucky Fried Movie, and how did that jump you? Because a lot of our viewers are filmmakers and cinephile film fans, so it's always interesting for them to know, we shot the movie in 2 weeks and spent, what was that like?
The budget was $650,000, and we got it because we shot 10 minutes of it ourselves on 35 millimeter, $25,000 budget, and we showed that. Our friend Kim Jorgensen from Milwaukee showed it to his exhibitor friends in San Francisco from United Artists Theater Circuit. So, and they saw it, they had the smarts to play it in front of their audience, got a big laugh, so they put the budget in. And Kim said, "Oh, I can get you the money in 2 weeks." And we thought, yeah, right. Because we had been turned down, of course, by every studio. Right. I still am turned down by every studio. And studios are, they're unbelievable. So we got the money for the budget, and then we shot it at this mansion in Pasadena, and it was a huge hit. It probably made $20 million because they showed it in their own theaters. It was all profit for them, and for a budget of 10 cents, and so we were in the movie business, and actually we had already written the airplane script, but of course everybody turned that down. So so we went back, we rewrote the airplane script after Kentucky Fried Movie was out, and then again we passed around this great script and turned down by all the studios, and then one day we got a call from Jeff Katzenberg of Paramount. Michael Eisner wants to meet with you guys. So evidently Eisner had heard about the script and thought it was a great concept, high concept in those days, and then we were at Paramount.
Wow, that's so cool.
So but it wasn't like Kentucky Fried Movie made $20 million and they were like, "What do you got? We'll make it." No. Then we wanted to direct it. So you can only do in Hollywood what you have already proven you can do. So we were the proud owners of a small theater, and so you want to do a movie? What experience? So we did Kentucky Fried Movie, and John Landis directed it, and he did a great job. And we actually learned how to direct by sitting on the set. We had never even been on a movie set before, and John was great. He took half of our suggestions, and which he didn't have to take any as the director, and he added a lot of great jokes to it. just about all of Catholic high school girls in trouble is Landis. So yeah, and but after the experience of Kentucky Fried Movie, we knew we had to direct. So that was a whole other fight with Paramount.